Let's get this editing done. Welcome aboard, party people. Now we get the advertising done. Hope you don't mind, I'm having a little snack while I'm doing this. Did some PC maintenance leading up to the stream time, and it went longer than I thought it would, and I didn't get to have lunch, so. Has anybody seen the show or movie or whatever it is called Electric State? I heard of it, and I've heard that it's something that I might want to see. Diz,
Invat 3 right
welcome
eyes
aboard.
said, cleaning PC for me takes me much longer than I always think.
Yeah, Diz, I have a faulty 40mm fan, and I had an old PC in the house, so I decided I was going to scavenge one out of there and replace it. And
Invat 3 right eyes said, hey RP.
Unfortunately, the new PC, I had to trace the wire from the old fan to find out where to unplug it from, and then once I found where it got unplugged from, I had to find a header for the replacement fan because it was not the same plug on that. So I had to find a header on my motherboard for it. Found that, and once I found a header, it's a 4-pin header, but it's a 3-pin connector on the fan. And no matter which way I plugged in on the header, the fan would kick on and then stop. So I think the old fan is also broken.
Was it one of those old 4-pin? Invat 3 right eyes said, that one goes straight onto power supply.
No, the one that was faulty in my system is a it's got a bad bearing in it, and it's a new LED.
Invat 3 right eyes said, it will spin full blast.
I wish that it plugged straight into the power supply, because I've got plenty of connectors that would connect to it, and I could plug into it. I could just go over into the wiring bay and plug in. But I don't have anything to plug in back there.
Let's go.
Irene here. We've engaged Cerberus and cleared our first target. ETA to the Gozu district is on track.
Excellent.
Invat 3 Right Eyes said, have you thought of maybe ordering a new connector or just an entire new cheap fan?
I'm gonna end
Fans
up.
don't have to be all flashy. Odd noble.
I'm gonna end up ordering a new fan.
Saluting face.
I know they don't have to be all flashy. I'm not one who needs to have RGB on my system.
Shepard, we need to get to the central column before Cerberus sets off those bombs.
Invat 3 Right Eyes said, hey ya odd hand pink waving.
How's it going, Odd? How are your face holds feeling?
We're hitting less resistance. I think they're sending forces your way.
They're messing with the support columns. We have to stop them.
Odd noble said, it's going.
Over there! We can get to the bomb controls once the access panels are open.
Phoenix said, hi Rob, how are you? Smiling face with
Hey Denise, welcome aboard.
Phoenix.
I'm doing good. How are you today, love?
Just went live. The
Hi,
console
Dizzy.
is locked. We'll have to manually disable them. Take care of the bomb, Shepard. I'll handle Cerberus.
Phoenix said, hi odd dear, smiling face with hearts. Invat 3 Right Eyes said, hey a Phoenix. Odd noble said, eyes are healing fast. Pretty boring healing process overall, yawning face. Odd noble
2 more.
said, Phoenix. Phoenix said, I'm doing okay, got a day off. Although doing
Just one
lots
to
of
go.
chores around the house.
Nice. Hey, a day off's a nice day.
Phoenix said, I'm building a bit too on break to rest my back. Phoenix said, so the surgery went good then,
Clear the room.
Phoenix said, how's you dizzy?
This way, Shepard. Over here.
We're clear.
Good.
Phoenix
Things are under control
said.
here. What's your situation?
I'm glad to hear you are healing fast, dear. Odd Noble said.
Move
Yes,
forward.
at
Keep that flank
Phoenix.
covered.
Can't do much the first two.
boss.
Odd Noble said. Weeks. Just sit around with your eyes closed,
We're holding our own, but Cerberus has started
Phoenix
targeting the civilians.
said. You are brave. I'm way too chicken to let them mess with
Reports of
my
casualties
eyes.
are coming in from all sectors.
Save those you can, and head for the rendezvous point. We'll meet you there.
We'll do what we can. Nyreen out.
So how exactly do we get to Afterlife from here?
I'm thinking the straightforward approach, for a change.
Phoenix said. Oh wow. So it's like being blind for a bit.
Yeah, it's a little bit like when I had my LASIK surgery. It was 4 days that my eyes were shut, and then I had to wear goggles to keep all contaminants out of my eyes for
How do you know?
4 weeks.
Could be the Talons. Never mind.
Phoenix said. I will be praying for you.
Obviously not exactly the same, but a little bit like it.
Odd Noble said. I think I've gained 2 lbs since this surgery, lol. Eating helps with the boringness. Phoenix said. Oh gosh Rob, that's a feat.
Well, the scary part of that was I deployed
Bit
to
off more than they can chew.
Iraq 2 weeks after I had the surgery, so I actually knew that I was
With the civilian population contained, we should be ready to initiate the next phase of the project.
going to be wearing those goggles
Before host conversion, we should begin
in the worst place in the world.
control implants to the subject's nervous systems. With the current
Phoenix
success ratio, we project
said.
being able to surpass
Haha, well odd not to worry, a bit of weight on ya isn't a huge deal. You look handsome either way, smiling face with hearts.
The first generation adjutants have been transferred from the containment area and are being outfitted with the implants. The previous batches have been processed and moved to the storage area. We can now control when and where the adjutants convert their victims. Initial testing on various species provides ample proof the virus can adapt flawlessly, regardless of the host used. With the civilian population contained, we should be ready to initiate the next phase of the project on schedule. Before host conversion, we should begin the process of fusing the control implants to the subject's nervous systems. With
Phoenix
the current success
said.
ratio, we project being
Oh my
able to
goodness
surpass
Rob, that's a
demand
lot so
by
soon after. Wow,
100%.
amazing you got through all of that.
Those idiots were experimenting on adjutants.
That explains the ones we saw earlier.
After a lifetime of wearing glasses, it was very pleasant to have
Extra security. The doors only open one at a time.
10 years
Makes
of
sense, considering what they had locked up in here.
Door's unlocked. Let's get out of here.
being able to see with my own eyes and not wear glasses.
That doorway leads to the Gozu district.
Look out!
Focus on the Atlas!
It's one of the many reasons I admire you. Odd Noble said. LOL, thanks. I'm very thankful the technology exists to correct strabismus and allow you to see perfect striopsis. Phoenix said. I'd say that in layman's terms, LOL, what a strepiosis. Odd Noble said. Now I just need to figure out what kind of Ray-Ban frames I want to get for prescription glasses. I use them for nighttime driving and gaming. Phoenix said. I love Ray-Ban.
Ray-Bans are real nice.
Phoenix said. My favorite frames are Vogue though. Odd Noble said. Stereo size is the visual ability to perceive the world in 3 dimensions, specifically the depth of objects, by combining the slightly different images seen by each eye. Phoenix said. They have the thick sides that hide my side of lenses. Odd Noble said. It's a crucial part of binocular vision, allowing us to judge distances and interact effectively with our environment. Phoenix said.
This looks
So it
familiar.
affects depth perception.
I liked it better when Mordin Solus was here shooting up looters.
People who wear glasses often lose depth perception because of their prescriptions often have to flatten everything out.
Odd Noble said. Yes, at Phoenix.
Take out the turret.
I was also seeing a fracture image. Now I see one solid image. Phoenix said. That vertigo messes with that sometimes, not fun. Phoenix said. Oh wow. I see now. Goodness, that must have been extremely troubling and stressful. Odd Noble said. BRB, I think my cinnamon rolls are done. Odd Noble said. Yet at Phoenix.
We're almost there.
It's
We're almost there, she says.
Phoenix said. Like being on flat ground, I see it as a step, then lift my leg and next thing ya know I'm off balance and looking weird.
What's going to happen?
Phoenix said. HB odd yay cinnamon rolls. Odd Noble said. Yet at Phoenix. It SUX as seeing a weird double/fractured image.
Roman scout hadn't found us earlier. Be dead.
And the only chance at redemption lies in the word.
The Doomsayer still at it.
We're still there fighting with them.
We got this covered. Go, go, go!
Irene here. Something's not right.
Cerberus is still on my station. Of course something's not right.
Not what I was talking about. I'm checking this out. Going radio silent.
What the hell is she doing?
Phoenix said.
Where's Irene?
I bet I get the double vision occasionally, but to have it 24/7 is a doozy.
She's going on to Afterlife.
They're retreating!
That's what's not right.
Phoenix said. Gotta charge phone BRB.
Okay, dear.
That's it. Tell your boss I'm coming for him.
Irene went out like a badass.
No! Kill you all! Petrovsky dies. Now.
Irene Kandros was a good soldier. It's a shame she had to die for your petty ambitions.
You're a dead man.
No, wait! What now, Petrovsky?
Divide and conquer, Command. Kandros killed the adjutants we hadn't finished experimenting. He is fully under our control.
Hold the perimeter. Keep Shepard away from those generators.
Odd Noble said. Woohoo. Cinnamon rolls. They're small so they're not as fattening. They're more like cinnamon roll vitamins. When I eat them I feel like an astronaut.
Step away from those generators.
Odd Noble said, I'm in denial, lol.
You all!
Stop him. Cerberus forces. Surrender.
Oh, you might have saved your troops from dying. I don't think I can save you.
Cease and desist all aggression. It's over. Commander Shepard, I surrender myself into your custody.
That is the most pathetic thing I've ever heard.
Shepard, I'm unarmed, and I can give the Alliance intel on the elusive man.
You'll say anything to save your skin.
I let you escape, Omega. I deserve mercy.
Is this true, Arya?
Yes. Cerberus had successfully taken this station and he let me go. Do you feel that, Oleg? That's death. Only inches away. Remember this feeling. I'm letting you live. For my partner and for the war against your master. You better cooperate.
Oh, I did convince her.
You and your alliance can decide his fate. Just get this filth off my station.
Commander, glad to see you've had a calming effect on Ms. Tulok. I tried talking sense into her one time. I look forward to hearing how you pulled it off.
Don't assume you know where this is going.
What? From what I understand, high-ranking Alliance POWs lead fairly comfortable lives. Who knows?
Now that I've seen what you're capable of firsthand, maybe Arya's instincts were right.
So, you're going to execute me. I'm your prisoner. You can't just shoot me in cold blood.
If you don't tell the Alliance everything, I'm giving you back to Arya. Bray, get him out of here.
Chad Flex said. The lighting really messed up in this scene.
You've got good control, Shepard. I know it's hard to resist that impulse.
I don't think this DLC was done particularly well.
Walk around with you for a few hours and I go all soft. Like a disease.
This victory came at a cost.
It was written well, but I don't think the animation was done very well.
You sound like someone trying to sell something. I admire your tenacity. And thanks to you, I have Omega back.
So what's your plan?
There's a lot to rebuild. Starting with this. Command center.
Chinese Jigsaw K3 said. Hero Robert, me want pray game, for year you bad not good, you pay price now, cut off worm, camera, now, you remove worm and sell to Chinese gambler, 1 minute, do now, do it now. Chinese Jigsaw K3 said. Now. Chinese Jigsaw K3 said. You go now.
The citizens of Omega have been through a lot already. Try to remember that.
How can I forget? There are reminders everywhere I look. And don't worry. I'll honor our arrangement. Troops, ships, and a mountain of Ezo. You earned it.
Then I'll be going.
Bray will take you back. I have a station to whip into shape.
Citizens of Omega, hear me. I, Arya Talok, have given you back your lives. My rule is reignited. My hand is on the controls once more, and I will not let go again.
Each of you owes a debt. Gain my favor by rounding up the remaining
Cerberus invaders and we will cast them from our home. Then bury and mourn our dead.
My methods haven't always been popular, and I can't promise that will change.
But securing this station and everyone inside is now my primary purpose. No one will imprison us again.
We may be bruised. We may be bloodied.
Our Omega.
You always get these crap details, Bray?
Not this time. You got a galaxy to save. Let's get you off this rock.
I never did find her couch. I could go back onto Omega. Missing scouts is the only other mission I can do before we have to do Tachonka. We are all fueled up. This is a Reaper-controlled sector, it is.
Phoenix said, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Phoenix said, WB odd. Real life master SHAKE said, yo, did you hear the VA for it and died?
I did not. That's sad. I don't think I've had the opportunity to take Edie with me yet, so let's bring her and make sure she's got all her skills.
Phoenix said, please push a baby cinnamon roll through the screen to me odd. Phoenix said, hi Chad.
All right.
Phoenix said, hi real.
Well, we've got plenty of points to let's increase durability. And we'll hold on to that till we have 5 points.
Odd Noble said, cupcake. Chad Broflex said, Robert used his Omni tool on a defenseless child, using many different forms to transform his tunnel into strange shapes. As the child cried more and more, Robert only got harder listening and zerking. Chad Broflex.
You see. By 10%. Reduce power speed penalty by 30%. gonna do that one.
Phoenix said, "Oh gosh, not another troll."
Yeah.
Gorilla Child Smasher said, "Missing scouts as in the missing scouts in the summer of 2022 when Robert kidnapped."
Any updates, Shepard?
Our backup is waiting for us at the drop point. Arlac Company, Krogan Commandos.
That's correct. They are an accomplished unit, made famous for their decisive action liberating a colony from Batarian pirates.
Phoenix
Good to hear.
said,
Other than that,
"I said hi to it, sorry I didn't know it was a troll, my bad."
There are many reasons that
No worries.
communication with the scouts could be disrupted.
We don't know much, but no Rachni activity has been reported.
Can't know that it's a troll until it starts trolling.
There are rumors at all. It's been years since you released the last Rachni queen on the condition she'd disappear forever. Her race was all but extinct. She would not
And the
by starting a war.
Just be ready for anything.
if you scroll up, I don't think the one who told us about Atten was the one who was trolling.
See anything? Let me know.
Grunt?
Odd Noble
Shepard
said, "Where the hell do these morons come from?"
What are you doing here?
I could ask you the
Real
same
life master
question. Didn't
SHAK
those idiots lock you up?
said,
They did.
"A farm in
They'll be in
Belarus."
Yeah, because Real Life Master is the one who told us about Atten. He's not a troll.
Situation changed.
Yeah, they
Phoenix
got bigger problems, all right.
said,
That's why I'm out
"My
here
thoughts
running
exactly
Arlac
odd."
Company. They're tough, think they're invincible, reckless but effective.
You were a pain in the ass, Grunt.
Phoenix
But if you're Krogan or half a
said,
soldier, you are.
"Oh
We might
okay,
make it
I
out
get
of here.
mixed up sometimes."
Glad you're here to crack some heads, Shepard. Hard to believe this might be Rachni. Seems crazy. A Rachni. Chance to face the old enemy? Impossible to resist.
Yeah, that
We don't know if the Rachni had anything to do with this.
you get these people who
I didn't see any signs of activity.
apparently think that
Agreed.
attacking a YouTuber
Like a bad wound.
is in some way
Phoenix
beneficial to them.
I think its name was Chat.
Sounds like fun. Just like old times, Grunt.
Arlac Company, move out! Grab what you need, Shepard. Meet me at the scout camp ahead.
Sounds good. Take what you need and move out.
Don D said, "Hi Rob and all in chat." Phoenix said, "Need to remember cause to look out for them in other streams too."
Yeah, at one point they made the rounds within the gaming group.
Phoenix said, "Hi Don, how are you?" Don D said, "Hope y'all are having a great day." Jelk Rocker said, "Night ruined award, gonna cry award, reading it award, trying to ignore it award, swine award, pedophile award, fake veteran award, notification sound." Phoenix said, Oh, they change its screen name.
Not surprised.
Don
Exactly. They
said,
Little guy's all grown up.
I've been watching you
Glad
while
to
I
see
was
you.
cleaning. I'm cleaning today to Phoenix. Odd Noble, said Don.
Yeah, they'll change
Ready, Shepard. We're right behind you.
3 or 4 dozen times if they want to really harass me.
Phoenix said,
YouTube will
Me
ignore
too,
it.
Don cleaning too.
What did you do after the collectors were defeated?
I spent most of my time back on Tachanka learning what it was to be Krogan. In the lab where I was created, the lessons were
Hey,
like
Reese.
fighting with practice
Don D.
weapons. They had
said,
no bite, no
Yeah, I'm
impact.
taking coffee
I
break right
needed the
now.
blood and pain.
Reese and D.O.G
Mistakes,
Gaming
but I learned.
said, Howdy RP and chat, in a meeting but you'll be running on mute. Hugs
Arlak
Phoenix.
means Eye of
Don
Wrath.
D.
We are named
said,
after the fierce Tachanka
Hey
son.
Reese.
Wrex
Phoenix
handpicked us from different clans
said,
to show a united
Hi Reese
Krogan.
dearest hugs people
We
hugging.
were sent because we're
Phoenix
the strongest.
said, Have a good
Warlord
meeting.
Okir imprint anything on you about the Rachni during your creation?
Okir ensured I knew of the Rachni. They are respected as an enemy. Everyone thought they were dead, defeated by the Krogan. You proved that wrong. If they're here, my blood demands they die.
Real life Batman said, It is well known that Robert is faking his mental injuries to get benefits. He actually consented to having his holes
What happened to the scouting party?
Looks like something dropped half their camp down a hole. Their shuttle must have been lost as well.
Don
They
D.
weren't going anywhere.
said,
Doesn't matter.
Boy that guy's a real
We're
jerk.
Here to find the Rachni.
Real life master
Burn them out.
SHAKE said, WTF did
All
that
right,
guy
let's get
copy
going.
my real life moniker?
Finally.
Phoenix said, Yep.
Yeah. Real life. He's probably thought that I wouldn't react to it as quick.
Said, This all stems from an incident in 1992 where Robert was forced to sing Gummy Bear while being made to wear a system.
On our way.
Something up ahead.
I see it. Grunt, got a body of a scout here. Been dead a few days.
Yeah. If he has this weapon, grab it. You won't need it anymore.
Is that webbing?
Looks like it.
Phoenix said, Got all the mods on their toes today, goodness gracious.
This darkness is going to make it a little harder, Shepard.
Agreed. Everybody be ready.
Movement. Anybody catch that?
Confirmed.
Reese and D.O.G Gaming said, Oh my, looks like I'm missing some drama. You got another loser trying to troll today, I assume.
Careful.
Yeah.
Some kind of pod ahead.
Yeah, what is that?
Phoenix said, It's the same inane paragraphs too. Odd noble, said Reese. Real-life master SHAKE, said. At Phoenix, guess the troll economy isn't doing too hot. Don D. said. Yeah, he's a ass, just a loser with no job and no ambition, that's probably what it is. Phoenix said. Yep, Reese, and looks like it has 100 different screen names too.
Well, that's how they get around the ban. Once you block them.
Phoenix said. LOL, real, you are correct.
Run! We got company!
Light him up, Shepard.
Along the far wall, Shepard. Is that Rachni? Good eye.
Reese and D.O.G Gaming said. SMH, I see that.
I hardly recognize them. Reapers made some modifications.
Grunt. Rachni presence confirmed.
Reese and
Modified
D.O.G
and very
Gaming
dangerous.
said.
Something to
Howdy
kill.
odd.
Nothing here yet. Lost a Krogan to a sinkhole. Bad way to go.
The nest has to be here. The significant amount of Reaper forces indicates we are on the right path. A barrier, Shepard.
Copy that. How are we getting by this? This looks important. That did it.
Juristigamy said. Sup man, much love and blessings.
Hey Jory, welcome back.
Anyone injured?
Looks like we're finding another way out of here. Come on.
What was that noise, Shepard? Sounded bad.
Cave in. We're all right.
Good. Didn't want to dig you out.
That hurts my feelings, Grunt.
Yeah.
Phoenix said. Hi Jory.
Shepard, I know what happened to the scouts.
What did you find?
They got hit hard. The leader ordered them to carry weapons deep into the caves. He knew the next team would need help.
They died making sure we could make it to the central chamber. Come on.
Don D. said. Hello Jory.
Looks like a last message. He's asked that it be delivered to an Asari named Ereba on the Citadel.
Another haul, Shepard.
Expect trouble.
Don D. said. So you're having trouble with trolling lately, Rob?
Yeah.
There. Keep the pressure up.
Don D. said. Is it the same one or multiple people?
I think it's a single person. I even think I know who it is. But I don't know him by name. If that makes any sense to you.
Stay low. Don't let it get a beat on you.
Don D. said. I see.
Where'd I drop my flamethrower?
Phoenix said. I always say these trolls are usually someone known to us, but I could be wrong, of course. Don D. said. So they got a wild hair up their bum. And are taking out on you. How nice. Real life Master SHAK said. A lot of the same things repeated, could be bots/troll farm?
It's somebody who knows enough about me to know my past, but not enough about me to know I don't give a shit about what somebody says about me. But I do shut them down because my guests, aka you guys, should not have to put up with that.
Close, Shepard. Some heavy fighting. Tough bastards.
Casualties?
Don D. said. How the family? Rob.
The Rachni favor highly toxic environments for breeding.
Family's doing
but
pretty
this
good.
atmosphere is breathable.
The Reapers must have changed them. They
Thanks for asking.
different.
Wife's recovering from her surgery. She's really not excited about where her insurance put her for
I bet they're breeding
recovery.
an army down here. Breeding like flies. And this
But-
place is well hidden. I mean, it adds up.
You know,
I agree. And they're throwing everything they've got.
insurance
to reach the nest.
puts you where insurance puts you. You don't get a choice most of the time.
Don D. said. That's good, hope she has a fast recovery time.
She's not an especially speedy healer, but I hope she does okay with it.
It's up there, Shepard. Come on.
Thanks, Shepard. That wasn't webbing stopping us. That was Reaper tech.
We ran into it too.
The Rachni have backed off for now, but they can smell our wounds. Any worthy enemy would regroup and finish us. Soon.
We're close, Grunt. Those barriers were protecting whatever's down that passage.
We'll dig in here, kill anything that moves. Buy you some time.
Odd Noble said. It's just some compilation of aesthetic deficiencies, who lives in a basement, hates life and has ran out of Victoria's Secret mags to wank to, so they go to trolling to feel better about life, lol.
Heads up, more eggs.
Take it slow.
Don D. said. LOL odd. Phoenix said. LOL odd, I concur.
What is that?
Grunt, we've located the central chamber.
Good. We got your back, Shepard.
Move it! Damn it! We need a switch.
We don't have a switch. Will a PS5 do? I can't go that way. Oh, there's a switch.
Heavy resistance.
This is it, people!
You know, fire goes around corners.
Shepard, over here.
Come on, we gotta get past this barrier.
Let's get to the other side. More of those power nodes.
Don D. said. Be right back.
Roger, Don.
They aren't letting up.
Stay focused.
Their numbers are staggering.
Keep it up, people.
Copy that.
Whatever spooked them. You think it might have been me?
What the?
Maddening sourdough has ceased.
What are you?
The last queen. We listen for the children. They are silent. Although the machines come and take them to war, they die alone, silent, far away.
The Reapers did this to you?
The sour note of the machines is everywhere.
I let you go back in Novaria. You promised not to interfere anymore. The Rachni were supposed to disappear.
Remember, we kept our promise, retreated back through the relay. We started a new home. Beautiful children. Harmony. But the machines came. They heard our song. Their shriek of sour notes drowned us out.
They can't hurt you anymore.
Yes, we understand.
Can you still feel the Reapers? Can they influence you?
We hear the machines, but they cannot control us. Remove this last shackle, and we are free. The children return. They will destroy us all. Release us!
We're getting movement here. A lot of movement.
Copy that, Grunt. Are you capable of fighting the Reapers?
We hate the machines. We will fight for our unborn children. Release us!
She's badly wounded. She needs too much time to escape.
Shepard, we're out of time. We stay here, our company dies. Is that clear?
Listen up. Arlac Company holds the Rachni off while the Queen escapes. We'll buy you some time. Grunt, fall back to our position and lead us out.
Damn you, Shepard! I'm leaving my team. On my way.
Commander!
That's an order. She's too valuable an asset to lose. Now get us out of here.
It's the right thing to do. I have grenades.
I'll hold them off. Get out of here, Shepard!
It's the right thing to do.
Cortez, we're the last ones out.
Copy that, Commander. Shuttle is waiting.
Grunt!
Anybody got something to eat?
He deserves at least a hot dog after that.
I'm reviewing your report on the Rachni situation, Commander. This could have gotten complicated fast. I hope you know what you're doing, cutting a deal with the Rachni Queen. We got burned last time. I'm trusting your instincts, Commander.
We can count on her support, Admiral.
I hope so. But we cut the Reaper supply of new Rachni troops and picked up some additional Krogan support. I call that a victory. I've got to get back to it, Commander. Watch yourself out there. Hack it out.
I'm trying to hack it out.
Shepard, you made it out of there. Sounds like I missed a hell of a fight.
It was bloody, Wrex. We could have used you.
Too busy talking rather than fighting. Feeling restless. A war going on and I'm stuck keeping the peace. I heard you made some kind of deal with the Rachni Queen. If they get out of hand again, it's your ass on the line.
Understood.
I heard Grunt managed to get out of there with a few scratches.
You could say that.
We'll get him patched up, back in the fight.
Good to hear.
I should get back to it. Keep me posted, Shepard.
Shepard, test verified. Results promising. Can synthesize for universal Krogan immunity.
Good. Then you can put your knife away.
The cure's ready?
No, still need transmission vector. Cure useless unless given to entire species.
You're usually full of ideas, Mordin. You altered the Genophage before. There must be a way.
Of course, always possibilities. But time limited. Can't create new infection strain from scratch. Groundwater? No, too slow. Voluntary inoculation risky. Population too scattered for airborne. Unless... Wait, yes! The Shroud. Constant global dispersion of air particles, built by Solarians to repair atmosphere of Tuchanka. Also used by Turian.
We used it to secretly spread the Genophage virus. It ended the Krogan rebellions.
I'd be careful who you tell that to.
Sometimes I understand why the Krogan want to shoot everyone in sight.
Those were desperate
Yeah.
times.
Yes, but useful now. Original Genophage strain still in storage at Shroud facility. Can use it as transmission vector, then use Shroud to blanket Tuchanka with cure.
You clever little piejack. That's our best shot, right there.
Then finish your preparations and be ready to go, Mordin.
Of course. Ready when you need me. We'll be in Medbay with Eve until then.
Commander, Admiral Anderson is available on VidCom.
Alright, so we've got all the Tuchanka missions. Almost everything on the Citadel is delayed until after Tuchanka. And we're only halfway to victory strength. Let's see what Anderson has.
Shepard. So I imagine by now you've wiped the galaxy clean of Reapers and we can all come up for air?
Not quite. There have been a few complications.
Aren't there always? Hackett filled me in on the Crucible. Sounds like you've got some knots to untangle.
I'm just glad I could take care of one of them for you. I gather you and Kaylee Sanders were close.
I owe you for that one, Shepard. Kaylee and I met almost almost 20 years ago. We even had a run-in with Saren in his early days. She and I were... more than close.
She misses you.
I miss her. End of the world has a way of reminding you what you forgot to do. Maybe when the war's over, Kaylee and I will do something about that.
You'll see her soon.
I can hope. But you've got a bigger problem right now. Like a galaxy full of scared bureaucrats.
It's what you hired me to do.
Mostly you were hired to kill Reapers. I hope you haven't been sidetracked by all the politics.
Nothing I can't handle. What about you? What's happening on Earth?
I'll spare you the details. But let's just say a lot of cities around the world have stopped checking in.
That bad?
You and I knew what we were in for, but everyone else? I don't think the shock's worn off yet.
Are you safe?
That changes by the hour. I caught a shuttle evac out of Vancouver, and now we're running from foxhole to foxhole just trying to stay alive.
What about the Reapers?
They're harvesting everything that moves. They're focusing on the big cities, which does give us some room to maneuver.
You think you can hang on?
Hell, we're still just trying to talk to each other. Right now, all we can do is organize the resistance at a local level. No lack of volunteers, at least. Everybody knows what's at stake.
I don't know how we'll win this yet, but we will. Even if it kills me.
Well, you've already died once, and that didn't slow you down. Let's not...
That is an advantage.
Keep yourself safe, Shepard.
You too, sir.
We'll talk again soon. Anderson out.
Commander, Cerberus is attacking civilians on Benning. We've been asked to help evacuate the planet.
Hello, fish. Petrovsky's chessboard. The black pieces are real, the white pieces are holograms. And I hit the wrong deck.
Maybe with an inhibitor. No. Entire catalyzing process would fail. Severe neurological damage. Never mind.
What are you talking about?
Method to extract functional cure without killing you. Many variables. Your immune system compromised. Considering options.
And you have to do it out loud?
Yes. Auditory learner. Need to hear self think, simulate conversation to promote new ideas, maximize productivity.
But you're talking about me dying.
Siren the Gamer
apologies.
said,
Hey, Siren.
Hey Rob, Metro 2023 Redux is free. Siren the Gamer
I can't sleep.
said,
Doing my best.
And I hear yelling.
Ah, that's my autistic grandson. He's playing.
Something else, Commander?
I think I've asked her everything.
Thanks for talking to me.
It's my pleasure, Commander.
Shepard,
Alhoon
blood work
Gaming
complete. Indicates
said,
significant stress on Eve's system.
"Hey Rob and all in
Malin's data
chat."
thorough. Fortunately,
Zyron
detailed
the
as well.
Gamer
Have used notes to improve her
said,
condition.
And thanks for telling everybody about Metro Redux. I already own it myself, but thank you.
What can you tell me about the Shroud?
Climate regulator. Counteracts radiation damage to Tuchanka's atmosphere from nuclear war. Particles emitted from main tower form layer that mitigates ultraviolet bombardment, prevents atmospheric escape of necessary elements.
And your people put it up?
Yes, when uplift process began. Demonstration of goodwill to Krogan,
Phoenix
stabilize climate, impress
said,
population.
"Hi
Combined with
Zyron."
technological gifts, easy
Phoenix
to gain Krogan support against Rachni.
said, "Hi Alhoon."
Nice talking with you, Mordin.
Thank you, Shepard. Glad to
Alhoon
be
Gaming
back.
You planning
said,
to stick around when this is over?
"Did you see my
Until
comment
Reaper's
in
dealt with
about
the
no
least,
role
then
play this week?"
Not sure. Haven't made
Julie.
impact on Galaxy.
I didn't see it yet, but I
Hi,
would.
Rob, and everyone,
I would
happy
see it
Monday.
after stream. Julie, welcome aboard.
Look at ocean.
How you doing, Jules?
You'd go crazy inside an hour.
Julie
Might run tests on the
said,
seashells.
"How's Rob today?" Zyron the Gamer
I'm good,
said,
hun.
"Hi at Julie." Phoenix said, "Hi Julie." Julie said, "Zyron hi." Julie said, "Hi Denise." Alhoon Gaming said, "Hey Julie." Julie said, "Doing good thanks Rob."
Let's pick
Julie
up some fuel.
said, "Hey Alhoon."
Let's run a scan right about here. Nothing found. Let's run a scan here. Nothing found. Listening, we did find something. We found a listening post.
Phoenix said, "BRB need food." Julie said, "Hope everyone had a great weekend."
Okay, Benning needs to be evacuated. Where is Benning?
Is that someone who needs me to kick their ass?
Okay, so it's... But where is it?
Zyron the Gamer said, "At Phoenix you're not allowed to have food."
Pardon me. And again, they do travel in pairs. I'm not seeing Benning popping up here. There's Cerberus abductions, but that's not the same as Cerberus attacks.
Julie said. Thinking about did today Rob, so I've done her a video.
Aw. I'll have to go look. Okay, it says that Arcturus stream 6 o'clock on the galaxy map. So it's in this sector. But I'm looking for Benning, not...
Siren the Gamer.
There it is.
Said. At Julie you got Steam. Julie. Said. No Siren.
Let's bring James. And... no, let's not bring James. Let's bring
Siren the
Liara
Gamer.
And
Said.
Garrus.
Okay then.
No Steam, Julie.
Julie. Said. No Rob.
Let's see if I... That's probably the best. Now that weighs less than the other pistol. And does more damage than the other pistol. But somehow... Oh, wait a minute. I guess we are sticking with the old-fashioned pistol because I like that fast recharge speed on my powers. I was definitely reading that chart wrong.
Phoenix said, "I'm back."
Welcome back, Phoenix. Been a while since I took her anywhere.
Julie said, "WB Denise." Phoenix said, "Julie, that's lovely. Are you posting it on YouTube?" Phoenix said, "Thanks, Julie." Julie said, "It's up, Denise."
Is that someone who needs me to kick their ass?
Phoenix said, "Can you link it for me, please?"
Shepard, Cerberus strike squads have infiltrated one of the major cities on Benning. Initial reports indicated they were recruiting civilians, but further investigations suggest that the people are being taken against their will.
For what purpose?
Unknown. We sent a recon team to investigate, and the Cerberus squads reacted by targeting civilians in public facilities. Officially, Cerberus is denying responsibility and condemning the action. They're either
Julie
lying or we're dealing
said,
with a rogue faction.
"Not linked
Innocents
before,
are caught in the
LOL help."
Exactly. Secure the area so we can...
Just copy the link from the video.
Approaching the drop point, Commander.
You should have a share button on it. And then just paste it into the chat.
Fielding an avalanche of civilian SOS requests, Commander. The bulk are concentrated on the upper street. Cerberus forces are pinning them down. You better hurry.
On my way. Keep me updated.
Roger that.
Julie said. Oh, okay, Rob.
Come on, rifle, recharge. Alright, switch guns.
Upper streets are clear. Hold on, Commander.
What is it, Lieutenant?
I'm tracking civilians fleeing the city with Cerberus troops right behind.
Where are they?
Updating your nav point. You can intercept them there.
We must hurry.
We certainly don't want to miss out on any stuff, though. Like that. No one wants you to die.
Look! Reinforcements are here! Try to stay calm.
What should we do?
Just stay down.
Commander, more Cerberus troops are heading your way. If you can hold the line there, it'll give the civilians time to escape.
You heard him. We hold here.
Oh, that's Garrus.
Good work, everyone.
I'll pick you up at the LZ, Commander.
First I have to search this place. Then I'll go to the LZ. Most of these civilians are dead. They won't need this stuff.
Of continuing strikes against other cities on Benning.
Cerberus still denying responsibility?
Yes, and for once we're inclined to believe them gunning down innocent humans isn't their usual MO. Either way, the civilians down there have a chance now. We're solidifying a foothold and getting people out, then we'll...
So what's the move on pitting this on Cerberus? Do you think it's Reapers indoctrinating? Right, that's on Tuchanka. Priority Tuchanka. Tuchanka Turian platoon. These Citadel ones don't open up until after Tuchanka. The Book of Plenix and Ismar Frontier, I don't think I can get till after Tuchanka. This is that's the Leviathan DLC.
Julie said, "Dang, I must have done something wrong, it's not here."
Well, your uploads, once they're uploaded, do take time to process. Depending on how long it is, it can take quite a bit of time before they process. Things are settling down on Omega. Looks like the Talons are the new security force on the station. Their leader has said something about honoring Kandros' memory. I'd say we're being cute, except they're not shy about backing up sentiment with firepower.
Julie said, "Oh, okay, Rob."
It depends on how long ago you uploaded it, though. Also, if when you upload it, you have to leave the upload window active until it's done uploading. If you close that tab while it's uploading, the upload stops.
I found something. Signal confirmed. Evasion successful.
Yeah, you're darn right it was successful, but... Why is that one blinking? Other non-active Reaper places are blinking too, so let's take a look here. This was saying find artifact. And this is Kite's Nest find artifacts. Hold on, please.
Vault Girl 145 said, "Hello RP, happy Monday." Julie said, "Hello VG." Vault Girl 145 said, "Hey Julie." Phoenix said, "Hi VG, how are you?"
Sorry about that. That was Mrs. Games. She's got a doctor's appointment tomorrow to evaluate her back. VG, welcome aboard. She's got lots of questions for the doctor, and...
Vault Girl 145 said, "Hello Phoenix, I'm good, thank you."
She wanted me to remember to bring some stuff by later today, so... Alright. there's my artifacts. Oh, and there's my artifacts.
Is that someone who needs me to kick their ass?
I found something.
Phoenix said, WB Rob.
Is that someone who needs me to kick
Thank you.
Is that someone who needs me to kick their ass?
Now, any system that doesn't have the Reapers in it should still have a fuel base. Alright, that's Grissom Academy, so... we know that Grissom Academy was taken over by Cerberus. I don't like flying around without fuel because then I forget to refuel. Let's check my Paragon. I'm 2/3. 1, 2, 3. I'm 3/5 on Paragon. Is that enough to convince Leviathan to join us? I don't know. I'm going to stretch my legs and go to the restroom. I encourage everybody to get a drink, get a snack. I'll be back in less than 5 minutes. And I'm going to think about whether or not we're going to do Leviathan or Tuchanka. There's a lot to do on Tuchanka. Sorry for that. Where are we? Oh yes, deciding about Leviathan or Tuchanka. I think you have to be super Paragon level for Leviathan. So I am going to go to Tuchanka. Thank you, ma'am. We have a lot of things we can do here at the Tuchanka.
Is that someone who needs me to kick their ass?
Now then. Let's start with the investigate Cerberus presence. Yeah, I think I've got all the guns I need, so confirm. Okay, we're still looking to get another strength 5 out of that. Oh yeah, he's got squad mate health, increase health and shield bonus by 40. Alright, this does this. And that does that. Power damage enforced by 30, or increase shield recharge rate by 15. I think I'm going to do the... And let's give him a few ranks of frag grenade. So we can increase the amount of support weapons we have in the squad.
Shepard services landing forces away from the Tuchanka battlefields. Their target seems to be an ancient ground-to-space cannon facility that hasn't been used since the Krogan rebellions. The site has no obvious military advantage, and the Krogan are splitting the fin to deal with it.
Do we know what Cerberus is up to?
No, but we do know that Cerberus doesn't act without a plan. Get in there and stop them. Find out what they're up to while you're at it.
We'll get it done.
See to it. Hack it out.
Looks like Cerberus got that cannon operational, Commander. I'll go back up, get a read on what they're shooting at.
Get on it. All right, let's find the control room for those cannons. Kill anything in our way.
Sounds simple enough.
Commander, I have a visual on an inbound Cerberus cruiser. The cannon fire is clearing the way. If that ship makes it to bombardment range, the Krogan resistance is in trouble.
Keep track of it, Lieutenant.
On it.
Control center secure. Then I think it's time to test this cannon. They're pulling the plug!
You'll need to get the power back on.
Let's move. I've rerouted the power to the main console. Heading back now. Not the kind of Krogan relic I expected to find.
Commander, cruiser initiating bombardment.
Cannon control restored. Targeting enabled. Coordinates, Lieutenant.
Uploaded.
Firing!
Direct starboard hit, Commander. Target breaking up. Repeat, direct hit.
That's what I'm talking about! All right. Good work, everyone.
Shepard, with those Krogan cannons operational as Cerberus has actually given us the advantage in that system. The enemy's pulling back, but we think they'll try to seize the facility again.
Seems likely.
I'm sending an Alliance team to keep it secure. They've got a foothold in a strong defensive position, thanks to you.
Glad to hear it.
Good work, Commander. Hack it up.
That was quick, fast, and in a hurry.
They make their own soldiers out of our civilians. They don't have supply lines.
Time for Mordin
All
to...
hands, full stop. Hostiles detected at the landing coordinates. Joker, what have you got?
Sensors show a Reaper parked at the Shroud facility. No way you're gonna be able to land a shuttle there.
Get everyone assembled in the war room. I want eyes on the Shroud.
Aye, aye, sir.
New form of Reaper, Shepard, using Shroud to poison Tuchanka's atmosphere. Problematic.
They want to fight. They just got one.
Primarch, we're gonna need your help.
That could be difficult. Our losses on Palaven have been catastrophic.
We're doing this for Palaven. No one said it would be easy.
What do you have in mind?
A combined attack. Your people hit the Reaper with an airstrike. Wrex, at the same time, your soldiers will be attacking from the ground. Together, we can draw it away from the tower.
Yes, distraction. Small team can reach Shroud facility, finish synthesizing Cure. We'll need Eve to come with us.
We've never faced a Reaper up close like this. Everyone on board?
There's even a doubt? Let's move, Hijack. It's time to cure the Genophage.
Commander, incoming message marked urgent. I'll put it in the comm review.
Galatrus?
Commander Shepard, we know you've reached Tuchanka. And by now, I imagine Mordin Solus has proposed using the Shroud.
Are you spying on us?
Hardly. The Shroud is the only viable course of action open to you. Commander, you can't allow your misguided sympathy for the Krogan to cloud your judgment. Do you honestly believe curing the Genophage will end in lasting peace?
We have to give the Krogan that chance. You can't condemn an entire race to extinction based on what might happen.
What will happen is the Krogan will reproduce out of control. We uplifted them specifically for their violent nature, not their diplomatic skills. Another war is inevitable.
What do you want, Alcatraz?
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you were planning couldn't be done. Mordin will likely detect this malfunction and repair it. But if you ensure that he doesn't, then the cure's viability will be altered just enough so that it fails. No one will notice the change.
You mean trick the Krogan?
They need not be any the wiser. Let Erdnot Wrex believe you fulfilled your promise.
Mordin would never stand for that.
How you deal with him is up to you, Commander. We can provide you our very best scientists to build the Crucible, and the full support of our fleets.
If I sabotage the cure.
Think about it, Commander. The choice is yours.
Glantree Mage.
Mage!
Said. Hello all.
She is so evil.
I've ordered the clans to assemble at the Hollows. It's our sacred meeting ground.
Glantree
We'll
Mage.
land there and take an armored
Said.
convoy against the
How
Reaper.
is going?
This will be the defining
So far, so good, Mage.
history.
Krogan history filled with defining moments, most bloody. Hope this one better.
Julie said,
Commander,
"Hi,
he's in
Mage."
trouble.
I got a message.
Wrex, it's Reap. The Reapers are already at the hollows. Come out with guns blazing.
Hang on tight. We're heading in.
Shepard, keep them away from the female. I'll sort out what's happening with the other clans.
Everyone pick your targets and keep an eye on our 6. Now move!
Here they come.
Push forward. Don't let them get up here.
This is advanced Palaven.
We're not done yet. More on the way. We almost got them all.
They'll sing battle songs about this someday. Reaper blood has finally soaked our soil.
We have to get to the Shroud. The airstrike is on its way.
Female safe, Shepard. Vitals are strong.
What's a Solarian?
Reese Dancer said, "Switched to phone. Finally off work and off the phone."
Multiple Krogan.
Glandry Mage said, "Julie, how is it
His name
doing?"
is Mordin Solus. He's here to cure the Genophage.
His kind gave us the Genophage. Why should we trust him? Because I do. And so will you.
Awesome, Reese. I am streaming.
You can stay here and let old wounds fester as Krogan have always done. Or you can fight the enemy you were born to destroy and win a new future for our children.
Julie
I choose to
said,
fight.
"Good, thanks, Mage. How are you?"
Join me.
I will.
And so will
Julie
I.
said,
Now hold your heads high.
"Hi,
True
Reese."
Krogan. There's a Reaper that needs killing.
This is Turian Wing Artifact. Our flight vector to the Shroud is locked. We're 10 minutes out and counting.
Copy that, Artemek. We're on our way, trying to make up lost time. Shepard out.
Reed isn't the only Krogan who wants revenge for the Genophage, Wrex. You'll have to placate them somehow.
I'll demand the Council return some of our old territory. We'll need room to expand. Recapture the glory of the Ancients.
Glory of Ancients led to Krogan rebellions, countless deaths, creation of Genophage. Expansion plan, problematic.
What were the ancient Krogan like?
Tachanka wasn't always a wasteland. In the old times, the Krogan were a proud people. We had dreams, a future to look forward to.
Until Solarian interference.
No, we destroyed Tachanka ourselves. Technology changed us. It made life too easy. So we looked for new challenges and found them in each other. Nuclear war was inevitable.
But now our planet is rubble. We'll need a better place to live.
I'd say helping defeat the Reapers would be worth a new planet.
Or 10. You haven't seen how fast we can pop them out.
Wrex.
What? With the Genophage cured, we'll have a lot of catching up to do.
Commander, on the shuttle, was there something you were going to say?
The Dalatraz tried to cut a secret deal with me.
What kind?
She said they sabotaged the Shroud years ago. The cure won't work unless we fix it.
Years ago, our operatives sabotaged the Shroud facility to ensure what you were planning couldn't be done.
And she thought we wouldn't know better?
Correctly. Would likely have fooled tests, but familiar with STG work and catch up. Did not come this far for nothing.
You just spared our race another genocide, Commander.
Reese Dancer said, "Howdy. Hope y'all are having a great Monday."
So far, Reese, so far. Hope you are too.
You and Mordin stay with Eve. It's looking ugly out here. What's the holdup?
Road's out. The convoy can't make it through.
Turian Wing Artemech. This is Shepard. We've been delayed. Hold off your attack.
Negative, Commander. Our approach is locked. The Reaper already knows we're here.
An airstrike alone won't do it. We have to get in that fight. Damn it.
I don't care if we have to build a new road. We're going.
Shepard!
I've lost control. I can't pull up. Move!
Shepard, what's happening?
Wrex, get the female out of here now! Go! Artemech, do you copy?
We have to abort, Commander. That Reaper's tearing us to pieces.
Understood. Save your pilots. We'll find another way.
There's a tunnel over there. Could be a way off.
Get to it! Wrex, are you receiving this? Is everyone okay?
Yeah, just scratches. Nothing the Solarian can't patch up. Reeve Struck made it out too.
What was that?
The Turians had to call off the airstrike. We'll need a new plan for dealing with the Reaper.
First we'll have to find you. Where did you end up?
Underground. We see ruins of some kind.
Commander, that's the city of the ancients.
How do we get out?
No maps exist. It's been abandoned for thousands of years.
You're a trailblazer, Shepard. Get through there and we'll find a place to meet up. Nothing will stop this cure.
Fascinating. This painting suggests Krogan had an artistic side.
Had being the operative word. And now they have rubble.
Is that someone who needs me to kick their ass?
Oh.
There it is again. That didn't feel like a tremor to me.
Wrex, are you guys feeling these tremors?
Not up here.
It could be something else, Commander. It is said that Kalros, the mother of all Thresher Maws, lives in this region.
Which is another reason to get your ass out of there, Shepard. Step on it.
Did I hear that right? Kalros, the mother of all Thresher Maws?
When the Krogan, wild guess says that's Kalros.
If that's what we've been hearing down here, I suggest we get moving.
more than just the ones we killed. Wrex, we've got Rachni here. Keep an eye out.
I know. A few of them just attacked us. All that matters is getting to that shroud. Find us fast.
Finally, light ahead. In my younger days, I would have loved to have spent time here studying these ruins.
Makes you wonder what the Krogan might have done if they hadn't blown up the planet.
Wrex, we made it back outside.
Well, if you can see sunlight, that's progress.
And the color green. I thought plants were extinct around here.
You're looking at hope. All that's left of the haunted Chunka. This is once a world full of beauty. Given a chance, it can be again.
Shepard, that Reaper is still up to no good at the shroud. Find a way out of there and we'll pick you up.
We're on it.
Dealing with the Reaper when we get there will be another matter.
Ahead, we've got movement.
Nothing stays quiet here for long.
Reese Dancer said, "Not too bad, throwing together so.e stuffed peppers."
Oh, stuffed peppers. Sounds yummy.
Ahead, we've got movement.
Nothing stays quiet here for long. Another quake.
That had to be Calvin.
Stay sharp.
Julie said, "Does sound good."
It isn't over yet.
It's close to over, though.
Watch it, we've got one of the big ones.
And he brought backup.
That's bullshit, sir.
I think that's it for now.
You leave your bigness at home, okay?
Wrex, you're right about Calros. She's on the move.
Yeah, we've got some ideas on that. What?
Not now, Wrex. The commander has enough to worry about.
What's happening?
Some crazy idea we can talk about later. Just worry about getting out of there right now.
Looks like another shooting gallery.
so preoccupied right now?
I didn't say it would be easy. Shepard, we're coming under the bridge. Get down here and we can get to the ship. Calros!
Wrex!
Break off! We're getting out of here! Territorial instinct confirmed! She's not gonna get us. Go on ahead, Shepard. We'll try to shake this thing and find you. Pressure all getting closer. Tell me something I don't know. Metal intruder.
I wonder where we are now. This planet is one giant death trap.
And the thing is, I bet Wrex is enjoying it. Watch it, more ahead.
I see them!
Wrex busy driving truck. Are you still alive?
Doing what we can. What about you?
Alarmed yet? Entertained. Calros is quite resistant. Breathe. Stay close. Drive faster. I can smell an damn thing's breath. Shepard, we've almost lost Calros. Get down from there and we'll find you.
Okay.
Shepard, get over here. Breathe. Keep an eye out for that model. I don't want it sneaking up on us.
Make it quick, Wrex.
We're exposed.
Move it!
It's Calros! Move, Shepard!
We're in. Go!
What about Reed?
No way he survived that. He was a pain in the ass anyway. Now let's finish this. There's a Reaper waiting for us.
We don't
Patiently waiting, too.
I know we've beaten the odds before. But getting to that tower, I don't know.
We're curing the Genophage no matter what it takes. Everything my people will ever be depends on it.
Then I hope this idea you were talking about is a good one.
It was hers, actually.
Calros. We summon her to the Reaper.
Would that even work?
Already discussed strategy. Just need to distract Reaper. Draw it from tower while cure synthesized, released.
What makes you so sure she'll come?
Legends say she is the mother from which all other Thresher Maws spawn. This is as much her home as ours.
If Tuchanka has a temper, Calros is it. Nobody's ever faced her and survived.
We flew through the Omega-4 relay and survived. We can do this.
That's the spirit, Shepard.
How would we summon them?
The The tower was built in an arena devoted to Kalros's glory. The Solarians thought she would scare away intruders.
Appears to have worked.
There are 2 Maw hammers there, the largest in existence. If you can activate them, Kalros will come. That should distract the Reaper.
Meanwhile, laboratory nearby. We'll finish synthesizing cure.
Let's make sure we all get out of here alive. I have one hell of a story to tell.
Wait! I want you to know that no matter what happens, you've been a champion to the Krogan people, a friend of Clan Erdnot, and a brother to me. To every Krogan born after this day, the name Shepard will mean hero! Now, let's show them why. Go! I've got this! I am Erdnot Wrex, and this is my planet!
See you on the other side.
Stay alive, Shepard. We'll have cure ready.
Let's get in there! Kind of busy, Wrex.
Lucky for you, I'm here. I'll handle it.
Shepard, some luck. Original strain in storage. Preparing the cure now.
Make it quick, Mordin. They're all over us out there.
They got us, to our left.
Is that someone who needs me to kill him?
Everyone all right?
Fine here. Mostly.
I think so.
Did we just get shot by a Reaper?
Consider that practice.
Okay, Shepard. I raised the hammers. You have to activate both of them. My advice is avoid the giant laser.
Thanks.
Be sure about this.
Just keep moving. Stick to cover.
I'm not sure cover's going to work.
I can't believe we're actually doing this.
Don't stop!
I don't know where the hammer controls are.
Commander, this is Mordin Queen. We'll try to give that Reaper something else to shoot at.
I knew they wouldn't give up.
Go, be with them.
Go! Let's push ahead!
Over on our left, one of the hammers.
Second one's on the right.
Getting to them is another matter entirely.
This is crazy!
HKA rendition.
Hey, HK, welcome aboard.
Just popping in to violate the like button before bed. Zyron the Gamer said, "Hey Rob, I'm back."
Zyron, welcome back.
HKA rendition said, "Have a great stream, RP."
Thanks, HK.
HKA rendition said, and enjoy chat, hit the like button. HKA rendition. Said. Okay, bye.
There's a Reaper in my way, Wrex! Go! Get back to the truck! I'll take care of the cure!
Julie. Said. HKA bye. Siren the Gamer. Said. Reaper destroy that worm creature.
No, for the first time, we want the Thresher Maw to win.
Mordin, is the cure ready?
Yes, loaded for dispersal in 2 minutes. Procedure traumatic for Eve, but not lethal. Malin's research invaluable.
She's okay?
Headed to safety now. Her survival fortunate. Will stabilize new government should Wrex get any ideas. Good match. Promising future for Krogan.
Down!
Control room at top of Shroud Tower. Must take elevator up.
You're going up there?
Yes, manual access required. Have to counteract STG sabotage. Ensure cure dispersed properly.
Mordin, this whole thing is coming apart. There's gotta be another way.
Remote bypass impossible. STG countermeasures in place. No time to adjust cure for temperature variance. No other option. Not coming back. Suggest you get clear. Explosion's likely to be problematic.
Mordin, no!
Shepard, please. Need to do this. My project, my work, my cure. My responsibility. Would have liked to run tests on the seashells.
I'm sorry.
I'm not. Had to be me. Someone else might have gotten it wrong.
Possibly the saddest death in the series to me.
Warning, temperature malfunction detected. Warning, temperature malfunction detected.
Classic bypass. Standard failsafes. Excellent work. Yes.
Temperature now within acceptable range. Dispersal commencing.
Genophage cured. Krogan free. New beginning. For all of us.
Out of all the deaths in this series, his might be the saddest to me.
A long time ago, my father betrayed me in this place. His own son.
Vault Girl 145
Tried to kill me.
said,
I had to kill him.
no more wicked renditions of Solarian scientist.
Genophage reduced
No.
us to animals. But you changed them today, Shepard.
Now we'll fight for our children, not against them. It's just a pity Mordin had to die.
He wouldn't have had it any other way. And I'm sure wherever he is, he's putting in a good word for us.
We'll name one of the kids after him. Maybe a girl.
But you, Commander, we can thank you in person.
Tell the Turians I'll be deploying troops to Palaven immediately. And when you're ready to kick the Reapers off Earth, you let me know. The Krogan are back in business.
Goodbye, Commander.
What will you do now?
Spread the hope you've given us. Even now, there are clans gathering in the Kelphic Valley. I'll go speak to them and make sure this gift isn't squandered. Thank you for all that you've done. And know that Erdnot Bakara calls you a friend.
Hell of a thing you just pulled off, Commander. Curing the Genophage? I never thought I'd see the day.
Wrex has agreed to help the Turians, Admiral. We should get their full support.
I take it that leaves the Solarians out of the equation.
The cost of their support was too high, sir.
Well, I'll defer to your judgment on that, Commander. Let's hope we don't need them.
We still have this Solarian
Siren the
STG.
said, what would happen if Ernst Stavro Blofeld established the Spectre organization within the Mass Effect universe?
Wrex has begun sending troops to Palaven. You kept your end of the bargain, and now I'll keep mine.
I don't know.
The Turian hierarchy will stand with humanity against the Reapers.
I'm glad we can help each other out. It's the only way we're gonna defeat the Reapers.
That much is certain. To that end, several dry dock ships are ready to help build the Crucible. Garrus will coordinate them.
Yes, sir.
And when the time comes to deploy it, the full measure of our fleet will be there for Earth. May the spirits watch over us all.
I'll start managing Turian support right away, Shepard. You must be exhausted. Mordin dying. It can't be easy.
I'll sleep when I'm dead.
We both know you need a clear head to win a war. There's no room for mistakes here. You should catch some shut-eye. I'll make sure Joker doesn't launch any suicide missions.
Anything happens, you let me know.
Not exactly a restful night's sleep.
Someone else might have known it wrong.
There are some interesting theories about these dreams, this kid, and how this could be Shepard being indoctrinated.
It's open.
Shepard, there's something you need to hear.
All right.
Is this a bad time?
Thinking of some friends who aren't around thanks to this war.
That's thanks to the Reapers, not you. Are you thinking about anyone in particular?
Caden, back on Vermeer. He died buying us time to defeat Sovereign. Seeing what we're up against now, you might think his sacrifice was in vain.
You know Caden would never think that.
Yeah. That's one more reason I miss him. Didn't you have something for me?
The Solarian Counselor has an urgent matter.
Let me guess. He called the comm room?
The Council must be taking the Crucible seriously. I'll see you downstairs.
Commander, there is something we should discuss, if you are finished rewriting history.
I made my decision, Counselor. There's not much anyone can do about it now.
Yes. We're going to have billions more Krogan in the galaxy. It's a good thing you saved my life once, Shepard. Otherwise, well... I have concerns about humanity's representative, Councilor Udina. My agents have discovered that he's using his authority to move vast sums of money. For what purpose? We're not sure.
If Adina's dirty, it's best we get to the bottom of it fast.
Agreed. Come to the Citadel. We will review the evidence and discuss this in private. Valorn out.
Commander, Admiral Hackett's available on VidCom.
I'm not done on Tachanka yet.
Something you need to talk about?
What's our state of readiness, Admiral?
I won't lie, Shepard. We're bogged down. Things aren't looking good in most sectors. We need to increase the tempo and chalk up some wins, otherwise this won't end well for the human race. Or any race.
Do you know how the other races are doing against the Reapers?
Believe it or not, the Turians and Krogan actually seem to be getting along. Wrex has deployed troops, and they're giving the Reapers a moment of pause. The Solarians are still hanging on to Sirkesh, but the Reapers are starting to breathe down their necks, too.
What about the Asari?
They have to be feeling the heat. The Reapers are moving fast with the obvious intent of taking Thessia. Interestingly, the Reapers are leaving Parnak alone. It's the Yogg homeworld.
Can't say that I blame them. Yogg
Siren the Gamer said, "What's your thoughts on the Admiral's uniforms of the Systems Alliance?"
I think they're pretty interesting. I like this style of the Alliance. It reminds me very much of Battlestar Galactica's uniforms.
Any word on the Volus and Elcor?
The Turians and the Krogan sent forces to the Volus homeworld, Evrun. It might not be enough, but at least they've got Reaper forces bogged down in a nasty ground war. As for Elcor, they're still in the fight, though our projections show the Reapers encroaching on their territory soon.
Do you know anything about the Hanar and Drell?
Their luck is holding. For now, the Reapers have avoided a direct invasion of that sector. Though we've heard Drell webwork teams are mobilizing fast to shore up their border with the Solarians.
I knew it, Drell. The Reapers don't want to tangle with them. Have we heard anything from the Quarians or Geth?
Something might be brewing near the Geth border, but our intel is sketchy. News is getting harder to come by as things get worse.
What happened to the Batarians?
never stood a chance, hit by the Reapers straight out of the gate. And without any allies to call on, I think the Batarians are history.
Nothing more, sir.
Keep me posted. Hack it out.
We're getting close. But that mission did not give me the kicker on my points.
Siren the Gamer said, "Okay, this begs the next question, which is better, the Systems Alliance Admiral's uniforms or the UNSC Admiral's uniforms?"
Admiral Hackett has requested your help with a Cerberus fighter base on Novaria.
I'm not a big fan of the uniforms in Halo.
Siren the Gamer said, "Why not?"
It's not a style that I agree with. I think that the Alliance style, the Galactica style, I like them better. I think it's a little bit... I lean towards the simplicity in these styles, where there's a... I could see these uniforms in use, where the Halo uniforms did not strike me as something that would be put into use.
Siren the Gamer said, "Ah."
Carrying out my orders, huh? Okay, this incapacitates weaker organic enemies for a short duration. Getting it recharged faster is a much better option.
Zero Core said, "Hello, Rob."
Hey, Zero. How you doing, buddy? We'll save that so she can get Singularity maxed out.
Said, "Hello, everyone."
The crash site's a nightmare. Edie, any more details on what happened?
Information is limited. Your assistance was requested by Primarch Victus to rescue the Turian platoon that has crashed here.
And the Primarch's son is in command.
Yes, Lieutenant Tarquin Victus.
Try to raise him.
Praetorian Commander, what happened here is, let's just say the Turian code is not forgiving. And that it's his son is bad for the Primarch. Promoting family without merit can bite you in the ass. What's strange is the Primarch knows that.
Commander, I have to land well back from the main crash site.
That's the best you can do?
Yes, sir. But the Reapers seem unaware of our presence. You might get the jump on them.
All right, set her down. Let's save this platoon. Edie, did you raise Lieutenant Victus?
Yes, but the connection is bad.
Patch me in. This is Commander Shepard, Alliance Navy. Do you read?
This is Lieutenant Tarquin Victus of the 9th Platoon. We're pinned by Reaper harvesters and taking heavy casualties. Also, there are pockets of my men scattered along the crash trajectory.
Lieutenant,
Zero
I need
Core
to fire a flare so I can find your
said, "I just got home from dropping off Lucy for her diagnostics. How are you tonight, Rob?"
I'm not doing bad tonight.
This sounds bad. Let's move.
Looks worse than I feared.
Hope you get some good news from your
A secret Turian mission on
mechanic.
Tuchanka is especially odd. Thoughts?
Nothing has come up through any of my networks.
With any luck, it's going to be mostly minor repairs.
Escape pod. Our first casualties.
Looks like they survived the crash, but then a harvester took them out.
Tempest. I can't modify it, so I'm not going to swap it just yet.
Died in the explosion?
And then pulled out to be eaten by us. Shepard, I hear gun.
Okay. I have a visual on the enemy, and there's an escape pod just beyond. Looks like the Turians are in tough. Enemies up ahead don't know we're here.
Surprise on our side for once. I like it.
Exactly. Let's go.
You can stop shooting. We're on your side.
That harvester is going to destroy the Turian escape pod.
004 said, I love how Garrus talks about luck as if he has ever needed luck's help, lol.
There's another pod ahead.
Save them all. Excellent work.
Keep moving. We need to find the main crash site ASAP.
Being the son of Adrian Victus is a lot to live up to. It's a big military name on Palaven. War's expected to run in the Victus blood.
Children shouldn't be burdened with the successes of their parents any more than their failings.
Yeah, it shouldn't be, but it is, so you just get over it.
Looks like we got the jump. Follow my lead.
Heads up! Harvester incoming! Damn, another harvester!
I think we saved all those men.
This way.
Yeah, we saved them all, Garrus. Oh, maybe not maybe not the one who got swallowed.
Shepard here. What's your status?
I read and write.
Hang tight. We're on our way.
Arctic, how's our velocity? Deceleration online. We'll survive. Victus is going to pay for this. Court-martial or hanging?
How's Victus going to live this down?
When we find him, we'll ask. Shepard here.
Just saw harvesters drop a lot of enemies in your path.
Understood.
There's the harvester. It's retreating.
Well, we killed the last one.
Okay, let's pick it up. It's important we don't lose this squad.
It seems that the Turians are playing with political dynamite here. Maybe they should inform the Krogan.
Krogan-Turian animosity is ancient and intense. It's inborn.
And I need them to work together, so let's not complicate things.
Yeah.
All right, let's move!
Not one more soldier dies here today!
For Palaven!
That's 2 harvesters we've killed.
Lieutenant Victus?
Commander Shepard, my men and I are in your debt.
Yes, you are.
Thank you for saving so many.
What happened here?
We screwed up. Stand down, soldier. These men are dead because of him.
I said, stand down.
Hey, I just saved all your asses, so everyone just calm down. Lieutenant, what's going on here?
Why are your men mutinous?
This is all on me. I chose caution and clever tactics over a head-on attack. My men paid the price.
You mean the crash?
Yes. We could see on Hollow that Reaper forces were blocking our intended path. Staying on course guaranteed heavy casualties. So I chose a safer route, skirting the enemy. And that took us low and through these ruins. When we encountered resistance, there was no room to maneuver. Suddenly, we were in a fight for our lives. A lot of my men lost that fight.
Owning your mistake takes guts. But you have to get over it and move on.
Of course. It's just fresh right now. Our mission's still a failure. When we've stabilized the injured, we'll head back to the fleet.
You're abandoning your mission?
We're down over 30 men. It'd be suicide.
What exactly did you come here to do?
There's a bomb on the planet. We were sent to defuse it.
A bomb? How big?
Enormous. Cerberus has it.
Lieutenant, if Cerberus has that bomb, you have to finish your mission.
Haven't these men sacrificed enough?
I understand.
No, they haven't.
This kind of sacrifice is the hardest to ask, but your men signed on for it. And so did you.
My men have lost hope, Commander. Even if I wanted to finish the mission, they don't.
It's your job to make them want to.
How?
Their sacrifice means others will never face what they faced here today. Remind them that those sacrifices have no honor if the mission fails.
Men, I own what happened here today. But we have to carry on.
No, we don't. Who cares about a few dead Krogan? It's over.
We are Turian, and we will not let Cerberus succeed. Our sacrifice is the difference between life and death for this entire galaxy. Let the heroes of the 9th Platoon be remembered for performing their duties with bravery. All right, men. Shuttle's arriving any minute. We're moving out. Commander, come with us. We're a shell of what we were. We could use the help.
Give me the nav point. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you. That'll give us time to do a little recon.
They're basically shrimp in space. And they're a shell of what they were.
Make their sacrifice count.
Understood, Commander. Hope to see you at the rendezvous.
Cerberus bomb. What the hell is going on, Commander? And what do the Turians have to do with it?
Coordinates Victus gave me place it in the Kelphic Valley. It's a heavily populated area. That's all I know.
My gut says something's not right here.
What do you suggest?
Get the lieutenant to come clean.
Should we alert the Krogan military?
I'd wait. We're in the dark here. We need to keep that Turian-Krogan alliance working. And how about this bomb? How many troops does Cerberus have on this?
No idea. All I know is we can't have them detonating that bomb.
Keep me in the loop. Hack it out.
Where's my Turian now that I want to talk to him? How did I end up back up on the ship?
We could be on the front lines. Why have they got us guarding the door anyway? It's gonna break Wrex right now. Or makes people stupid.
Unread messages at your private terminal, Commander.
No shit. Really? That's still going to be heavy. All right, now I'm confused. When I did that with the heavy pistol,
We hear you, 9th Platoon.
We're approaching the bomb site, Commander. Getting bounced around pretty bad.
This is as close as we get, Lieutenant.
it looked
First,
like
set your platoon down.
it was going to be much lighter,
Talk to me about this Cerberus bomb.
and it ended up being much heavier.
It's Turian.
What do you mean, Turian?
It was planted centuries ago.
And then
After the Krogan rebelled.
the same view on the Tempest meant that it was lighter. I don't get it.
You won't earn trust with tactics like that. But right now, we focus on disarming that bomb.
Yes, but Cerberus found it. Detonation means all-out war between my people and the Krogan.
Right. Where is it?
Those buildings ahead. Cerberus brought equipment to dig it up. The 9th Platoon will cover your flank, Commander.
With all this activity, the Krogan have to know something's up.
Then we can't fail, Commander.
Copy that, Lieutenant.
Let's move it, people! Get behind something!
Keep your heads down!
We're getting heavy resistance here! Entrance sighted. We're on the move! We gotta move, Shepard!
We're moving. Don't you see?
Look out!
We defeat the Krogan and then plant a bomb on their planet. Pretty extreme, but those were desperate times.
After all this, to lose everything in a flash, it's monstrous.
Yeah, it is.
Cerberus is putting up a fight, but the 9th platoon is advancing, Commander.
Good work, Lieutenant. Copy that.
I'm getting a lot of Cerberus radio chatter. They're prepping for evac.
I don't like the sound of that.
There.
Cerberus is leaving.
Yeah, they want to leave.
We'll have a better view up the ramp.
Agreed! Let's go!
Damn it.
I can't believe it remained undetected for so long.
They must have been far enough underground to stay hidden. Cerberus had to dig it.
I hope Victus knows what he's doing. We won't get a second chance. We gotta move, Shepard.
Commander, we're entering the bomb site. Moving towards the control station.
Roger that. We're on our way.
With Cerberus evacuating, the bomb should be clear.
I don't think so. I'm guessing they'll bring in some big guns.
Cerberus set up a firewall around the trigger mechanism to slow us down. I need to create a bypass. That'll take time. But like you said, no trigger, no explosion.
Are you sure you can disarm the trigger?
Yes, it's old tech. I know what to do. Buy me a few minutes, Commander.
We'll make sure you have the time you need, Lieutenant.
Understood. Starting bypass. And thank you for making sure I get this chance.
Just make it right, soldier.
Look out! Commander!
Focus on the bomb. We'll handle Cerberus.
Detonation protocol access. All units engaged.
Nobody gets past.
Taking fire!
Clear?
Clear!
Here come reinforcements!
I need more time, Commander.
Here they come!
Need more time!
They're not letting up!
Watch for more shuttles.
Almost there!
Shepard!
Take that thing down, now!
Commander! Firewall's down! I'm in! Spirits! Cerberus hacked the trigger mechanism. It's set to detonate! Disarm it! No time! I have to separate the trigger from the bomb. Now! Cover me!
Is that someone who needs me to kick their ass? Is that someone who needs me to kick their ass?
Lieutenant! Victory. At any cost.
Commander, I've got radio chatter coming in from Krogan forces planet side. Sounds like they started sweeping out the remaining Cerberus troops. Hate to be the guy who told the Krogan about that surprise package. Did you get out all right? Sounds like it got ugly down there.
Is that someone who
The Turians took a lot of casualties, Joker. The Primarch's son included.
Understood, Commander. Joker out.
He never hesitated. Whatever he was before, he'll be remembered for this.
What will the Turians think about this, Garrus?
Hard to say. Sacrifice him more as expected. He did us proud, but we're a hard bunch to please. Living your life for the cause. Society first, platoon first. It's all just expected.
He did what he had to do when it counted.
Yes. Yes, he did.
Good work on Tuchanka, Commander. Stopping that bomb prevented the war between the Turians and the Krogan. We can't afford that kind of division.
Yeah, especially with all the Krogan on Palaven.
stand him?
When he heard, Wrex contacted the Turian Primarch and gave him an earful.
I imagine.
He was angry with the actions of the 9th Platoon and the Primarch's own son. Helped smooth things over. Relations are strained, but holding.
Good to hear, Admiral.
The Genophage is dealt with, but we still have a lot of work to do.
Yes, sir.
Hacking out.
Yeah, I've been hacking it out. We're doing pretty good on getting those war assets.
I have a buddy who got discharged. Category 6 after Eden Prime. That's 6?
You've got new messages, Commander.
If you're going to read my email, why don't you just tell me what's in it? Alright, what we got going on? Alright, we've got a bunch of things that we might be able to go do before returning to the Citadel. I don't know if I found the heating unit or the power grid schematics. We'll find out next week when we come back. Until then, I'll be back tomorrow night with Fallout 76, as long as the crew has a functioning game. There is a broken code in Fallout 76 where a lot of people can't move if they take their hands off the controller for moving forward, left, or right. It appears to be affecting over 50% of the player base, and it's not restricted to just keyboard and mouse players. So unfortunately, both Marcus and Draco Invictus are affected by it. So being more than half the time they can't move, it really puts a damper on their ability to participate. So if they are unable to play, we will not be back tomorrow night for Fallout 76. And I will see you again on Wednesday at noon U.S. Pacific Time for Sea of Thieves. So until then, take care, everybody. Check in on friends and family. Make sure... oh, everybody's doing okay. I'm Rob. Thanks for gaming with RP.